Happy Monday, welcome back to another Diablo Immortal video. We have an increased server Paragon a little bit as of today, but you should be waiting and not actually doing too much today. I'm going to be explaining to you guys in just a moment exactly what you should be doing today and the things that you should definitely hold off on until Wednesday to get the most experience and to get the most value out of those activities. Now, on top of that, we're also going to be announcing the winners of the BlizzCon tickets that I did a giveaway for last week. We have 2 lucky winners. The drawing is complete, and that will come through at some point in today's video. Now, as you guys probably already know, every single Monday, the server Paragon goes up. We're at 1,280. Those of you that thought the server Paragon was going to be 1,300 this morning, well, you were wrong. That's actually going to be happening on Wednesday, which is actually really good. When you take a look at the Battle Pass right here, there's 2.5 days left on the Battle Pass. So we're going to be able to collect all of these rewards from the Battle Pass on Wednesday when this big server jump comes, and that means we're going to be able to get so much more experience from all the things that you may have been saving. If you haven't been saving anything yet, I recommend that you just don't claim any of these rewards until this update drops on Wednesday, but make sure that you claim it before 2 days and 19 hours so that you don't miss out on it when the Battle Pass resets. That's going to help you take that big jump from server Paragon 1,280 to 1,300. Now, there's typical activities that we do on Mondays that are reset every single week, but it's probably a good idea for you to hold off until not only Wednesday at 1,300 Paragon, but once you reach that point, if you're able to reach that point as early as Wednesday morning. Some of you may have already been pre-farming. It's actually quite easy to do Inferno 11 difficulty as long as you've been playing for a while. Combat rating is 54,000, and many players, including myself, are a few thousand above this already since they dropped the requirements. Remember, when we do get that new difficulty, or once we do get that new server Paragon level, it's also going to be time for us to reset the challenge rift so that you can get yourself a little bit further there, upgrade some of your green items. But what are the things that I'm personally waiting on to do until Wednesday so I can just get better rewards for doing them? I mean, honestly, I think the best way to do this is just to go through the codex and talk about what activities are worth waiting on and what aren't. Now, as you can see right here, I did save my bounties, and I also did save my dungeons for this morning. What I want to happen is I want for when Wednesday drops to have 9 dungeons where I could claim these additional rewards so that we can get more of these artifacts for Inferno 11 instead of Inferno 10. And I also want to have bounties so that anything that drops, I can hopefully get some better stuff, and we're going to be doing it at a higher Inferno difficulty. Random dungeon. Don't stop grinding right now because Wednesday hasn't hit and we're not here with the new combat rating. Continue your grind, but I'm holding on to a few of those things. Elder Rifts, good. Bounties, do them, but I would say have 3 days worth of bounties in your back pocket for Wednesday to, 1, help you gain experience so you could get your level up if you need to, and 2, for the rewards you get from it. Battleground, do. Bestiary, you could keep doing. Herodrum, run. Heliquary is one of the 2 things that I'm definitely saving. Keep in mind, you get great rewards, there's big bosses, and you're going to get big power jumps from the Heliquary bosses as long as you reach that level. So if you wait until Wednesday to run your Heliquary, you're actually going to be getting yourself 2 drops this week from Heliquary of the new combat rating and Inferno not new combat rating, of the new server Paragon and the new Inferno difficulty from Heliquary, from doing it on Wednesday and Thursday versus Monday and Thursday, because today, when you normally do it, we're not quite there just yet. So you will benefit holding off on Heliquary if you get yourself to that level, the 1,300 server Paragon, if you get yourself there before you run the Heliquary. Also, Terra Rifts, I'm going to be running normal. They just reset today, so did Abyssal Verge. Vanguard is another one that's pretty important that I'm going to be holding off on until Wednesday. I can run all my Vanguard today. I just know that when I run Vanguard, I get legendary drops. I get a ton of rewards from Vanguard. It's one of my favorite places to farm right now. And the rewards that I'm going to get from it are just going to be better once we hit that new server Paragon 1300, and once I reach that level, I'm anticipating there's going to be a lot of people also waiting to reach that Inferno difficulty to run these, so it's not going to be too difficult, I don't believe, to find yourself a team. Everything else, I would say you can run as normal. Obviously, keep yourself participating in everything for the day and for the week, but specifically Heliquary and Vanguard are two that are very well worth holding on. And the reason is they are two of them that reset twice a week. So they have a Monday reset and a Thursday. Do it on Wednesday, do it on Thursday, and you'll probably just be doing a little bit of a boost to your account. And remember, every little boost counts. Now remember, along with the new server Paragon that we're getting, there are a few other things that we're getting with the update. One of them, as I mentioned, is the challenge rifts. They're going to be made a little bit easier, so I'm going to be able to come right over here, do this challenge rift level, no problem. And after doing that, well, let me go back in here and show you. After doing that, you get yourself the cryptic crystals, which then you use to upgrade your green pieces of gear right here. Hopefully we're gonna be able to get enough to get one of these up to the next level that we need to. You can do the same. In addition, you'll notice that the Phantom Market cosmetic never did come in the previous update, so it didn't give us a date inside of the patch notes, but it will be coming, I believe, on Wednesday. That's anticipated. And along with very soon a new battle pass with that cosmetic as well. Again, keep in mind, it's always important to keep your eye on the battle pass timer. So this is going to go off. This is going to switch to the new season in 2 days. All right, actually closer to 3. So it's Monday morning right now. 2 days from now is going to be Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, which is when we're seeing the patch, and then it's going to be very early Thursday morning. Most of us probably won't be awake, depending on your time zone. So we are in the clear for the update. If we weren't, I'd be claiming all this stuff today on a Monday, getting ourselves up. But because we are able to hold beyond the update, it was a good month to save Battle Pass rewards for that big pop. Because as I mentioned, I plan on doing a video on update day. I'm just going to log in and I'm going to collect all of these rewards and I'm going to collect all of these rewards and see 48 items all holding experience and see if I'm able to get to the new server Paragon level, which is literally going to be probably 20, maybe a little bit less because I'm playing throughout the first few days, if I'm going to be able to get it done that quickly. And I think it's going to be very easy, and I actually think I'm going to go way beyond the new server Paragon level, which is going to be a fun video and a little test to show with you guys. Now, shall we get to the winners of our giveaway? First of all, I appreciate all of you that did participate. This is something that I was just able to do and bring to you guys because Blizzard was generous enough to give me those 2 tickets. Right into it right here. The 2 winners of BlizzCon tickets 2026, maybe I'll see you there, maybe I won't, are YSL Liviana and Mooey McBeef 4074. What you guys need to do in the next 24 hours is reach out to me either in the comment section of this with how I can contact you privately. That could get a little shady, so be careful on how you do that. You could reach out to me on Discord, which is linked in the description of this video, or you could reach out to me over on X or Twitter, where all of those handles are linked in my link tree down below. Congratulations to both of you. For some reason, if you are unable to attend or no longer want the tickets, you can reach out to me and let me know, and I can give them to another lucky winner that was already in the drawing. And if I don't hear from you in 24 to 48 hours, I will be giving your ticket away to someone else that has already entered the giveaway. Congratulations. I appreciate all you guys. I'm really looking forward to the update that's incoming, and we'll be back here later on today or tomorrow with another video. Lots of cool things coming.